Yo, yo! Welcome back to Big Deb Energy Podcast, the podcast where we talk about anything but politics. And we talk about the past. And we talk about whatever we want. And then haters say, oh, she's dwelling on the past. That's so negative. And I say, dwelling on the past is great. Because even though sometimes it could take us back to those sad moments that weren't much fun for us, it actually helps us discover why we are who we are and why we went about certain things the way we did. So welcome back for another crazy fun-filled episode, because you know with me, you never know where it's going. And I just want to remind you all, Big Deb Energy means that the energy is big, not the Deb. Even though I'm not digging this camera angle, it definitely makes me look bigger than I am. Or maybe I am this big and I'm just in denial. Who cares? I'll shallow hail myself for the rest of my life, because guess who's not losing weight before summer? Another year where I started off doing good in February. I was on the elliptical. I was eating my vegetables. And then bam, depression hits. You get lazy. All the good food is coming out nowadays. And I love to go out to eat. So yeah, it's a struggle, but we gotta just learn to love ourselves. I'm sick of people, the media, old people telling us how big and how small we're supposed to be. You know what? Whose business is it? As long as you're not so fat that you can't walk, or you don't need custom made clothing, you ain't bothering no one. I think people forget if we all looked the same, life would be fucking boring. It would be. And unfortunately for me, my life is never boring. I can't help it. As normal as I try to be, life's like, oh, no, turn back around. You gotta be nuts. You gotta be a damn psychopath. And I'll embrace it. But goddamn life, give me a break. Give me a damn break. So I recently went to a bachelor/bachelorette party. Yeah, everyone's doing that nowadays. They're combining the girls and the guys. My opinion, I think we should just be keeping it separate. I really wanted some strippers. But what are you going to do? It's not my wedding. But it was a good time. I drank, and, there were good times and there were bad times, just like any occasion. I'm just sick of every getaway being a learning lesson for me. Why can't I just have fun like everyone else, right? But I was not involved in the drama. So yay, Deb. Let's all hear a round of applause for Deb. Thank you. But I won't even bore you with all of that. I'll just get right to the part where I was singing opera and summoning the deers from the forest. Call me Snow White, bitch. But yeah, I was like, ah, and the deers would just peek their heads out of the trees. I got a gift. So purchase your tickets to Deb the Musical, coming to you soon on Broadway. If you'd like to be a part of it, message me to be casted. We still need characters for my fucked up aunt and uncle. So if you're fat and miserable, you'd be perfect for the part. As much as they wanted to tell me I was overweight my whole childhood and measure my food and neglect me from snacks, I had to hide snacks under my bed. I was in shape. For them, they got no room to be talking. Maybe they should have did more fucking and less talking shit. That's what a lot of people should be doing. It ain't my fault they were over fucking each other years ago. Probably years before I was even born. Don't blame me for your fucked up marriage, okay? I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask for my house to catch on fire. I didn't ask for my mom to die. Do we ever ask for any of this? But then everyone's like, oh, you didn't handle that the right way. I didn't ask to be here. Simple as that. So, we were playing Never Have I Ever at this party. And I was like, never have I ever eaten an asshole. And they're like, Deb, you never ate an ass. Surprise, Deb Dirt never ate an asshole. Never. I never even touched one. I don't even like touching my own. I said, fuck no, I never ate no ass. To me, that'd be just like licking a creased up Air Force One. Everyone's giggling. Yeah, you're laughing because you know I'm right. Sitting there like, ugh. Those things can't be smooth. That's just my guess. I'm not speaking from experience. You nasties. You Ronald McNasties. Yeah, I never ate a butthole. I ate some coochie, though, and I would never again. Those were my younger years. I mainly did it because, like, I thought it was, like, supposed to be fun, and that's what you did when you were younger. No, I should have been saving my money. I should have been studying. I should have been learning a skill. I should have been investing myself. No. Instead, I got drunk and did drugs and hung out around the wrong people. And what do I have to show for that? Nothing but a goddamn podcast. I haven't been feeling well this week. I hope that you don't hear it in my voice. My voice is as nasally as could be in general. But yeah, I was not feeling well since I got back from this party. Do I got COVID? Who fucking cares at this point? It never mattered before. What's it matter now? They tell you to come to work anyway. Smack a fucking dryer sheet on your face, and that'll make everything better. Bitch, I want to be coughing in someone's face. I don't like when people do it to me. I remember this bitch sneezed in my face in kindergarten. I said, wow. And she's like, yeah, bitch, try me again. Try me again. Should have did that to a lot of people. So I left work early the other day, and then yesterday I wanted to leave early, found out I had no sick time, so I'm like, I guess I'll rock it out. And then these two older people came up to me asking me about something that has nothing to do with me. Long story short, they start telling me about how they're Italian and their last name's this, and I was like, yeah, I'm a Lombardo. They were like, what? You're a Lombardo? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you know the house or the store on 9th Street that caught on fire? That was my mom. They're like, wait, what's your mom's name? I was like, Sunday. They were like, get the fuck out. The lady starts crying. That lady was one of my mom's best friends. And the guy, we started talking, I recognized that guy. So yeah, it was fate. It was meant for me to meet these people. So I got their numbers. Hopefully we'll have dinner sometime soon. But it's very nice to run into people that knew my mom and have good things to say about her. You know, they kept saying how good of a person she was. And, you know, all my life, all I had to hear is about how my mom was on drugs and the mistakes she made. But at the end of the day, yeah, she was a good fucking person. And she was a good fucking mom. And it's just like me. I'm like reliving her life. People want to talk about this, that. Well, at the end of the day, am I marching around trying to make people feel like shit about themselves? No, the fuck I'm not. So who cares what I'm doing? Who cares? The other day, my friend's like, oh, I saw you got drunk on a Wednesday afternoon. Should I be concerned? No, actually, you should be happy for me because I had a good time. I do what I gotta do, and I be getting fucked up, yeah, but I ain't on no hardcore drugs. I go to work. I got like 3 jobs. And yeah, I pay all my fucking bills. Leave me alone. I don't got no problem. Your girl cannot be drinking every day. I get hungover. It takes me like 12 business days to get over a hangover. Don't worry, I'll never be an alcoholic. Don't you worry. If I'm addicted to anything, it's that goddamn money. So yeah, leave me the fuck alone. So I asked that woman, do you know who my dad is? And I thought this was going to be someone who would give me a big answer, the answer we all been waiting for. She's like, no, your mom would never tell us. And I'm like, God damn, this bitch is so mysterious. How are you so loud and obnoxious? And no one knows a damn thing about you. This lady was so secretive. I want to kill her. I want to kill her again. It's like, goddamn, trying to find out anything about this woman. So, yeah, that sucks. She did tell me at one point, her and their like group of friends were trying to get the answer out of my mom, that they all tickled her to try to get it out of her, and my mom just kept laughing and laughing and laughing. Is she a bitch? She is a bitch for that. My God. Even the tickle war wouldn't get it out of her. I just thought that was pretty funny, though. They tried to get it out of her. I did, though, get another lead from somebody. So, I was told back years ago, my mom was hanging out with a meth dealer who lived about 3 blocks away. And I was given his name. I looked him up, and he did pass away in 2017. And he does have daughters that are alive. And, you know, his picture on his obituary is a little blurry. But I could kind of see the resemblance in, like, the nose and eye area. It could be my dad, but it could be another hoax, just like all of them have been. So it's sad, because if it is him, he's dead. And I'll never get to meet him. Should I kick myself for not trying this a long time ago? Or should I just realize that it ain't meant to be? I'm not meant to know who my dad is. Maybe he's just like an asshole, like the rest of them. Maybe if I finally do meet him, he'll just ask me for some money, and I'm going to be like, we're fucked, Dad. I don't got none either. It's like, damn, I wanted to ask you for some. So at this point, it's becoming a struggle to get answers from anybody about anything about my goddamn mother. I'm definitely going to go to a psychic soon. I just have to figure out who's legit and who's not. I found a girl who's like supposedly legit, but she wants to do a Zoom meeting. I want to be in person. I just feel like it's more intimate. You know? That's just me. I'm old school, I guess. Look at my tit hanging. I can't. I'm a whole mess. So that's the update with me. I just wanted to check in with everybody and say hi, just because it's been a bit since I posted anything, and I want to let you know I didn't die yet. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Big Deb Energy is not dead, unfortunately. Trust me, I would love to be. But thanks for watching another episode of Big Deb Energy, and I'll see you next time.